What's up? Peace, bless, love. Give thanks to that man above. You now rocking with Mr. Uncommon.
What's up, y'all? It's the Fresh Prince himself, Izzy Finesse.
And your boy, Josh. Remember, y'all, character builds foundation, but your experiences builds the home. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, round of applause. Let's go. We are back.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes.
We
Oh,
are
yes.
back. Yo, another rainy day.
You know, every time we fucking record, it's always raining, bro.
Every
time.
I consider it showers and blessings from the above, bro.
It's like the third week straight.
Yeah,
It's been
straight.
raining.
It's
It's
been raining.
crazy.
It's okay.
It's crazy. But yo,
It doesn't stop us.
What's up? We here with a new episode.
Let's go.
Yo, before we get into everything though, yo, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You know, also catch us on Instagram at Xperience Pod. And we have a special guest here, right? Very special guest. And I got something for the special guest here right now, right? I went digging, you know,
You
back
went digging
in
to your
time.
past?
He went into
Digging
the
to your past?
digging in
and
the crates.
I found this fucking this 8-year artifact right here. You know?
Drop a bar for this yearbook.
It's from my middle school yearbook right here, right?
Show the camera, son.
Yeah,
Show the
right.
brown, son.
2015, right? 8 years ago, right?
Damn, 8 years ago. Shit.
And
That's a long time.
our guest right here, right, which was my coach, you know, for a basketball team. Got you right now. He said something right now, right? Which was, congrats, brother. I have nothing but good things to say about you. You're a great person and student. You will be a great basketball player, do good in school, work hard, and stay around good people. See you in the NBA. But we not in the NBA, though. We on the motherfucking Off Experience podcast right now. Give it up for Mitchell!
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great to be here.
That was awesome, bro.
Oh
That's
my
8
God.
years ago, bro. What's
Good
up? What's
shit,
up,
good
bitch?
shit.
What's
Man,
up, bro?
that
I
was
never
really-
thought I'd be sitting here.
Yes, yes.
Welcome, bro. Welcome, man. Welcome,
Great to
man.
It's
be
been a
with you
long
guys.
time.
Thanks for showing up, man. We appreciate that, man.
That was the fucking.
That was a good intro, yo. That was,
That
a
was
good
fucking
intro.
great.
I dig
Yeah,
it.
let's go.
So, put us on, man. Let the world know who you are, what you about.
My name's Danny Mitchell. I'm 47 years old, from the Bronx. Not born. I grew up here. I was actually adopted from South Korea in 1977, and I grew up in Co-op City, Section 5. Shout out to Section 5.
Section 5.
That's what's up. Hey, Co-op City's big, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I be getting lost in there.
You know, grew up there with great people. My parents are white, so I was raised, you know, like white. And I grew up around black kids and Puerto
Yeah.
Ricans, you know, so back then everything was just, that's what it was,
Yeah.
Facts.
you know, but me not realizing I was Asian in America, kind of like, I just thought I was like everyone else. But, you know, as you get older, as, you know, you see society, things change when you leave your hood.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so I have friends who would be like, Danny, I've always looked at you as just Danny. You know, I'm like, bro, it's great. I know you have, and I know everyone has. I said, but when I go outside here,
Different.
they don't know me. They just look at me as an Asian guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, but I was an Asian guy, just Americanized. You know, probably more American than some Americans.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's
You know,
true. Yeah.
And I just keep it real, and you know, got into the story is when I was younger, I was an athlete who was playing baseball. I wanted to play college, aspirations of, you know, Major League Baseball, and then, you know, reality hits you, and
Yeah. Yeah.
you find out that, you know, you're not built for it,
Yeah.
just physically, because you have to be physically
Yeah.
gifted,
Yeah.
Yeah.
physically gifted
Yeah.
to become pro.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
I mean, that's true, and especially growing up around that time. I mean, I understand that because even when I was younger, I was a little skinny kid, and I always told myself I'm not fit for football. I ain't fit for basketball or anything like that because I'm skinny. And where am I
I don't
want
want to say you can't do it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's the chances. It's a low percentage.
Yeah.
If you're not physically, your
you gotta
hands
put your
aren't
all-
this big.
Yeah.
You know, you're not tall enough. You're not big enough. You're not
Yeah.
strong enough.
Yeah. That's exactly how I
It's-
felt. Yeah,
You're
that's
gonna have to do something else. Probably.
Hey, that's the reality of it, bro.
true. That shit punched me right in my gut, and I ended up doing something else.
Nah,
you
yeah.
know,
You You got freaking kids like now playing baseball. They like 12, 10 years old, bro. And they throwing at like freaking 80 miles per hour.
But those kids are good.
Yo, yeah,
you know,
man.
they're good. There's a difference when you're growing up in your town or city, and then to go state, and then to go national.
Yeah.
You know how good these people
Yeah.
are? Good.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking
And
great.
the
Yeah.
competition that you ain't never seen when you're that age.
Yeah.
You
Word.
don't realize the magnitude
Yeah,
of it.
It's true.
it's true.
And the shit is too like like you said, the magnitude of it, just the vision of it is fucking nerve wracking. But like, you got to be in that space, how good you gotta fucking be to actually accept all this that comes with it, bro. Like it's like you walk like these little kids, they go to nationals and all that. You walk in, you go to a fucking big ass stadium. You looking at how nerve wracking is for that kid to even be in that space, bro. Like
I mean, dreams are bigger than what they thought it would have been.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's crazy. Yo, you dreamed it. Yeah, I'm there. I'm
Yeah.
playing with the greatest. Once you get there, you get nerve wracking. Oh shit, they really calling my name.
You know, the
Lights are
journey of
different.
How they get there, meaning, listen, you're good, right?
Yeah.
Did you have the parents who can afford to pay for you to play every year? Did you have people to take you places? Did
Support.
You, just everything that it entails.
Yeah.
How did you do all your schoolwork at the same time?
Yeah.
You know, did you have the foundation to help you get there? Because there's a lot of kids who don't have that.
Yeah, and that's major too.
And they don't have that.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
exactly.
when, you know, coaches step in or other people in their lives can step in, but everyone doesn't get it.
that is true. You gotta fall through the
gotta
cracks
be,
for
you
it.
gotta be good.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You're sacrificing your childhood in a way.
That's
you know,
true.
you're not drinking 40. I was drinking 40s on the block with my friends, you know what I mean? But I had another friend who was in college and he couldn't do that. You know, if you're dedicated to something else,
Yeah.
you're sacrificing.
Yeah.
You
That's
have
true.
to sacrifice.
And the people around you too is the people that help
have
you
to
with that
understand.
too. Because if they
They have to-
don't,
yeah.
it's a wrap. You could easily fall
Hating
into
on
that shit
you,
quick.
If they're hating on you, then you know
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's not your
It could be that. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's not the people to surround yourself with. That's what you learn.
That's what you
You know,
learn.
that's what we learn. We don't know shit when we're young.
Of course not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Probably
young,
didn't
dumb, and
learn
full of cum.
Probably until I was 40, till maybe I'm still learning now to get it.
Yeah. Yeah. We are. We definitely are.
Especially men, like we're fucking idiots
Nah,
sometimes.
yeah,
man.
that's
It's
true.
just-
But we learn every day though.
You got
Oh,
to.
that's true.
You gotta hold yourself accountable.
And this is why we built this platform for us men that are that are scared to to express ourselves and all that. There you go.
That's a fact. son.
I mean, because we are stupid, but is we won't admit that,
No.
right? No one will admit that.
We're not stupid, but we do.
Well, we do dumb shit. We do dumb shit. Yeah,
Dumb shit.
good. Yeah.
And as long as you can say that.
Right.
It's, look, I have done dumb shit. A lot of dumb shit. Coaching him, you've seen it.
Oh yeah.
Wilding
definitely.
out, language you ain't supposed to say in front of kids.
Yo.
I'm always myself.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's
Fact.
but
So-
that's definitely one
I
thing
don't
I can
mean-
say.
So I was gonna say let's get into that with the whole coaching thing, right? Like, how was
Yeah,
it?
let's get into that because I'm not gonna lie real quick. I coached his team when he was a little younger. Not when he was a little.
With the
Yeah,
I-9, the
with
I-9,
the I-9
right?
sports. I coached. I was there, so I know what it feels like to yell at the kids and this, that, and that. But he got older, so I want to know what
Nah.
was it? You know, how was it? Because there's a big difference. Because when we were dealing with the kids, we were dealing
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
kids.
But Mitch is different, bro. Like,
Nah, yeah,
Mitch is different, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I'm trying to think back what year I met Isaiah. What year did
I remember like
He was-
like
What
how the
year was
day
it,
went
like-
and everything.
Oh,
It
shit,
was
okay.
I was in 6th grade.
you
Yeah.
had to be 6th grade?
Yeah.
Um,
It was
I had coached girls basketball from 06 to 11.
Okay.
And then I took over the boys' job. But you weren't on that first. We got destroyed.
No, yeah.
I think he was in the fifth. He was in 5th grade at that time, right? No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think he was in 5th grade.
I'm not sure, but you were the next. You were the rebuild.
The
Yeah,
yeah.
Isaiah was the rebuild because when I saw him play, I was like, "That kid's good. Oh, that kid's good. We need him. That's
Yo,
my guard.
Bro, I remember that
That's
shit
my
too.
guard right there." And when I met him, and I started wondering about the person he was, I was even more happy. Like, fuck, this kid's he's great in basketball, and he's a fucking great person.
Okay.
He's a good kid, you know. And from then on, right, tried out,
Yeah.
made the team, 6th grader. You know, that's young. It's 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Junior
remember
high school
'cause-
shit, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
because like
but
that was
for
the
me,
thing.
vision. I had the vision already for
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah.
You know?
So-
And I just
Yeah.
wanted him to get the taste of it, the taste of practice, the taste
Okay.
of the intensity, because, like I said, I was trying to get these kids to believe in themselves, to play hard, to work towards something. And at the same time, I think that's what I was doing with my life.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. I like that.
So
Yeah.
my
nice.
success, it came from the kids, from me. Like, they helped me
Like vicariously living through them and all that,
get
right?
confidence
Yeah.
in myself.
That's fire.
You know,
yeah.
when, we're the ones looked at as helping them. But
Right.
it was just always a good balance. The kids knew I loved them or I loved them. It was just, curse words to me are emphasis.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
emphasis words, it's not personal. And listen, if you need to move your ass, you need to move your ass. Otherwise, go home.
Yeah.
Just go home. That's the type of coach I was. I would jump into this mentality of you got to be this machine to demonstrate
Yeah.
Yeah.
the attitude that you want.
Yeah.
For this culture that you're trying to create.
And understanding it now is like, people think that's so harsh and all that. It's like, no, this is what you really got to go through. Like, you got to put these kids through these things. Even referring to like the Dwight Howard shit with his son, that they went viral because he's pushing through the bike noise. That's what it takes.
Yeah.
Like these kids don't understand. And again, they kids and that shit, but you cannot become, you see how national think how good you are. You have to do that. You got to be in that space from young. So when people say, "Oh, you treating that kid like that," there's a reason why.
Yeah. That's.
I mean, you can't just soft and you think that he's gonna go somewhere and be who he is,
Yeah.
treating them soft. It ain't gonna work like that.
Yeah.
It's a test sometimes that kids don't even know that they're getting.
And that's good because that's why
testing
I wanted
Yeah.
to use the word of the day to be aspire. The word of the day to be aspire because what we're saying right now, that alone, like just telling somebody like, yo, we got a goal to reach. Like, you with it or not? Like
Or
I
you
see
can,
something in you.
Yeah,
like,
or you can do it.
you can
know
do
what I'm
it.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
So
That right
without-
there is
if I
dope.
see it, you
Yeah.
can do it.
Yeah,
It's like me telling you, I don't want to go on a show, and my wife saying no.
I believe. Yeah, you can do it.
You can do it.
Somebody's pushing you. Yeah, that's
You know
good.
what I mean?
That's
Or,
dope.
You gotta
or
have
I
that.
don't want
That's
to coach this
fire.
team, or you don't want to do anything that you're kind of scared to do. I think like you could take it from me, like my life. I just think I've always been scared to succeed.
Okay.
You
Okay.
know? Scared to succeed.
Listen,
It's normal too because everybody
Meaning
has
knowing
that
that you
fear.
can do something and everyone
Yeah.
else thinks you can do it, or you're a great cook, or you can do this, and you're just sitting there and it's like, oh, I wish I could do this, but you could. It's just the fact of doing it.
Yeah.
That's crazy how that even
Scared to
saying
succeed.
that like people will say I'm scared to fail,
But to scared
right?
to succeed.
But scared to succeed,
Dude.
is something different.
Because the next step, the thing that they're saying is, I'm scared to fail, but you need to fail.
in order
to
In
succeed.
order to succeed, ask anyone, ask any actor,
Drop a bomb to
singer,
that right there.
Yo,
rich person, I don't care. Anyone successful, you ask them if they ever had a bad fucking day.
Yeah.
Bro, it's 100%.
yo, OD.
Oh, yeah.
That
Yo,
they
this man
could've
got my
quit,
hair
they
standing
could've
up right
quit,
now. I ain't
they
gonna lie to
could've
you, bro.
stopped because that's the easy way.
It's the truth.
Quick, it's
You don't
comfortability.
want to deal with it.
That's crazy because
know
I
what I'm
seen a video the other day on
Yep.
Instagram where somebody said the magic you're looking for is in the work you're avoiding.
It's true, man.
Now that's true, bro.
It's true.
What he said, you're scared to succeed because you're scared of the failure afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Scared-
crazy.
You're
That-
scared because you're worried about what everyone else
Everybody's-
thinks, and I'm telling you,
Constructive criticism, bro.
Successful people, bro, they don't give a fuck what you
Yeah, they
think.
don't give a fuck.
Hell
about
no,
that shit.
bro.
You know what I mean? They just don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
They're making money. They're doing what they love.
Yeah,
You know everyone's not gonna like you
Yeah.
or love you, but even if they hate you,
yeah.
it helps your
It
platform.
helps you.
No, yeah.
Because
definitely.
they actually, someone like Cardi B, right? Like with all her haters too, the Kardashians, they have lovers and they have haters.
Yeah.
But those
Yeah.
haters come out and it
They-
just
they consistent
makes
though.
them better because they talk about it, keep talking
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it, keep
yeah.
talking about it.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, the consistency is crazy with them. Anybody on the board.
The one person who made a lot of money doing that is 50 Cent when he was shitting on Empire.
Oh yeah.
When he was shitting on Empire, every interview he made, he was shitting on Empire. So now when they interview any of the cast members from Empire, yo, what do you think about 50 Cent? Now power gets put into the plug.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
money making and brand spending, spreading right there alone, bro.
And mind you, people could say, "Oh, the Empire was better than thing." I don't go fuck what you're saying. I'm saying what the fuck I'm saying about this shit.
Because if they're still talking bad about you, you're still relevant.
You're still relevant.
Exactly.
still relevant.
still-
Once they
Yeah.
stop talking about you,
That's it.
That's-
then
That's what you should worry. That's what you should worry.
that's when
Definitely.
you figure out how do I recreate myself.
Yeah, it worked.
Otherwise, you just go
You go-
into
yeah,
hiding. You
yeah.
just chill.
Go into the sunlight.
That spotlight's not built.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, and that's something that I had to really like learn. Like, because again, everybody's not comfortable doing a lot of things, right? The way we raised to be just in the space that we know. So that's the comfortability from a kid to growing up. You just keep learning that. That's all you know. As soon as somebody tells you to do something different, it becomes like, okay, whoa. What y'all was saying with the whole success. But it's like, you have to be uncomfortable to actually take the next step to get somewhere, or else you're really going to stay wherever you at.
You're gonna stay there.
You're going to stay there. That's all. So they say
I'm
like...
not saying that's bad. Like, listen, you are who you are sometimes.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I can respect that.
I can respect. I don't want to become famous. I have no desire
Yeah.
to be on TV. Nothing. Bro, I
Yeah.
just want to live my life,
Right,
chill,
of
help
course.
who I can help, and
Yeah.
live the rest of my life happy.
Yeah.
Healthy, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's a
You
fact.
know?
Yeah, and however you choose to do that is however you choose to do it, and nobody should dictate anything of how you choose to want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's
That's dope though.
but at least you should try things. Like even then, like not live life comfortably. At least try things, right? Like just do different things because you never know. Your life could make a turn that you might not expect it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, boom! Oh shit! I never expect myself
It's,
being here. Like,
what's it called? An opportunity, usually, right?
yeah.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you either got to take it
Or you don't.
So it depends what you want to.
So
How you look
so
at
so,
it,
so even when you got the coaching, right? So you're coaching these kids. You do the rebuild.
We do the rebuild. I remember I meet you. You start coming to the practice, and we're vibing. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, it started off from the games too.
Yeah.
And, basically put you on the staff. I tried to get you paid. I couldn't get you paid.
Nah, it's all good.
But no.
That's crazy because I was about to ask him. He wasn't one of those pain in the ass dads that try to.
Daddy showed up with coffee.
Oh my God, bro! Like,
he helped a lot, and he was on board with what I was trying to do.
yeah.
Like I said, the whole culture of the team, and
It was good. It was a good experience.
People
No,
and
it
go to
was.
school and.
Yeah, that was another thing too. It was a good experience there doing that, like traveling, doing all these things, coaching, like and like you said earlier, like you try to live vicariously through them. And obviously, I wanted to play ball when I was younger, right? I never had that support. And like you said, do you have the good parents? Not that my parents fucked up. Let me make that clear, but they didn't understand what that was. Right, what that was to a kid that wanted to actually do something like that, right? So the support wasn't like push. No, go play with us. It wasn't that. So I had to figure out myself. Which I was a kid, I get lost, right? So nothing happened with me pretty much. But I had my son, and I wanted to live through him. So I will always be on top of it, and that's how it was a good experience to even. Then I'm coaching that. I'm in the world still. You know what I mean? And.
Nah, yeah, it worked out though too. It really did, and like I always want to like say thank you too for like giving me an opportunity, because I remember like the day that he actually like picked me up from like it was started off just as like a gym class, and I guess like I think it was like Brian or something, or somebody had put in a word for me, or I came up to you, and I remember I asked, I was like, okay, I'll be on the basketball team. Mind you, I'm in 6th grade, and the years to play on the basketball team was for 7th and 8th. So I asked him, he like he said he always been him. Like I asked him, he was like, can you ball? I was like, all right, bet. I'm gonna show him now. So it was a gym period, and we just all started playing ball.
Okay.
And then from there, that's when our road to freaking 7th, 8th grade playing basketball.
Yeah.
That's how it all started.
6th grade, you sit a lot in 6th grade probably.
Yeah.
Right? But you still play.
Yeah, I was
And
stink
this
it
is
up
middle
every
school.
time.
It's not like
Yeah.
where's middle school at the time in Morris Park. There was soccer players and volleyball players. We didn't have no bet, but we just got lucky. There was this group of kids that
Good talented ones.
they just had talent,
Yeah.
and like I said, I was coming from girls basketball, so stepping from girls to boys in the coaching world is kind of like it's a big deal.
Yeah,
because
It's a big deal.
But now it's a different animal because girls are a certain way and boys are a certain way.
I was asking, what's the difference between coaching girls and yeah? No, because
Oh man,
You would think, I'm just giving you my experience.
Yeah.
You would think there's a big difference, but I spoke to them the same way I spoke to the boys. I might have been tougher on them.
Okay.
Than the boys.
You feel like they were more softer?
Sometimes the boys would just fucking fold like fucking chairs. You know what I mean? And the girls would kind of like get angry.
Okay, they fight back.
Kind of get angry, but with the girls, I had the talent split is
Yeah,
so
yeah.
huge. You have to stay. I was on them, staying like just on them all the time. Like,
Yeah.
That's
you know,
nice.
because to do the fundamentals, it's just.
And that's just the
it's so-
fundamentals.
Yeah.
it's so bad.
A lot of dudes are not coachable, bro. They'll hear like a coach scream at them, and they'll catch an attitude.
Your man said they folded like champs, bro.
yes, like you could take their confidence away.
Oh my
Really?
God.
That suck them all dry like that?
Yo,
Yeah.
men have so much egotistic.
Yeah, I know.
They are so much egotistic, bro. Like that's the thing. You say that shit, you like degrading the kid, right?
Yeah.
You degraded them.
That's when you send the kid to the assistant coach, and now the assistant coach plays good cop.
Yeah.
You just got your ass chewed out. You're on the bench, and now the other coaches got to be like, "Listen, man, he just means."
He means good by you.
I ain't gonna lie, I was doing that way. He was fucking up. He was screaming at them and all that.
It's coach. It's the middle of a game. He doesn't know anything
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
going on right now.
Yeah, he was saying, sit your ass down. I was sitting down like, no, listen, bro. Like you gotta go do what you gotta do, bro.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you
the
play
heat
like-
of the, like it be the heat of the moment. That's why, cause you so into the game. So it's like, yo, what the fuck
No,
you
he was
doing
pa-
out there?
He was passionate, bro.
We wanted
yeah,
to win,
definitely.
right?
Of
We
course.
wanted-
Which I think anybody
I would
should
always
be.
ask the kids, if you want to win, then I want to win.
Yeah,
Or it could just be Jim.
Yeah.
true.
Go
Yeah,
out there, embarrass
Yeah.
ourselves. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
You're a good person.
Yeah.
and you know what? And it's not even a bad thing. People like, oh, a participation trophy. We don't fucking believe in no participation trophy. I'm sorry, like it's.
Oh, not from our day. No.
That's what I'm trying to say, right?
From our day, we had
No,
to earn it. It
you
was just,
fuck that participation
listen,
shit.
I get it. I understand what they mean, but
Yeah, but see, but let me ask something. In your opinion, what does that create? In your opinion, what do you think that creates?
It's like if you participate, you're
A
gonna
small
get
character.
something.
Yeah.
You know, you get a little
A pat in the back.
little reward.
Yeah, right.
But
Yeah,
they should
yeah.
still be the top tier.
They should be.
so
Yeah,
first,
yeah,
second,
yeah.
third, whatever it is, and then everyone gets.
Come on, bro. After 4 or 5, everybody
Yeah.
gets a little one. But don't tell me you don't want to have a competition. This is what the sports is about. Sports is competition. Ain't no fucking participation and none of that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Best
That's
man
what you
come
got
out
Jim
first.
for.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. What the fuck? That's what we build characters.
Yeah.
That's how you build. You build work ethic. Because to get there, you have to fucking put in that work.
Because sports entails everything about work.
come on.
Right? Work and your ability to get along with others and work with them to a goal. And it's life things.
It's life things.
It's
Yep.
not just the sport.
Yep, thank you. That was a good
it's
one.
life, and if you work hard at anything in life, hopefully it's gonna pay off.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's gonna pay off. But
Yeah.
you gotta put. I'm a big believer in you gotta put the work in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't, then that's what it is. I'm not mad at you if you didn't put the work in. It's just that's what it is.
Yeah. That's
Right?
you. Yeah. That's
If you
you.
didn't want to do your work in school, and I'm with a kid who don't want to, all right, bro. I mean, I try to help you at first, but
Yeah.
then if you don't, I can't sit there and make you do it.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna sit there and make you do it. The fact, if I'm getting mad about it and telling you to do it, that's because I care.
Yeah.
You know, I think you can do it.
And I
can
believe
do
in you,
better.
yeah.
But once someone stops, you know, if I was just the coach, like on the sideline, like, like Phil Jackson used to be, maybe getting drilled. By like 20,
Yo,
25, he
dude,
just
folded
chilled.
it up,
Not that he didn't care, but he was so pissed.
Yeah.
Just like they're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
puts you in that space though. Like, oh fuck these kids. Ah, fuck it.
You can tell sometimes the coaches who were just coaches, they,
Yeah.
they need some extra money and whatever. And then
Yeah.
you can tell the coaches
Who wanna coach.
Who are really
Gosh,
into
you
it,
wanna
and
care,
into
yeah.
it because they want their kids to feel some kind of success on a certain level.
That's true.
Be it winning games or winning life.
All right, cool. So, have you ever came across a kid who was like so good, but they didn't have the knowledge of what a basketball player really is financially and everything
I
else
mean,
like
you
that?
get those kids all the time. You don't get like superstar kid is
No, I know
not
that.
gonna be. I mean, I'm gonna hope that in middle school, if you're a superstar kid, I'm hoping you're not a dick. Like, I'm really hoping you aren't, because you need them,
Yeah.
right? But I'd rather not take that kid. If that kid's gonna be unselfish, Isaiah, you know me.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
If that kid's gonna be unselfish, egotistical, fam, you could play somewhere else. You could play for a different
Yeah.
team.
That's
Because
good.
I want to work with kids who want to actually get better and not think that they're the shit already when you really aren't anything.
Just another pawn on the board.
Yo, it's just funny, yo.
You're
It's,
just a kid who has talent, but you could be so much better. Where that talent can get you sometimes.
yeah.
Come close.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
college,
Yeah.
right? Whatever. That's what I would always tell your dad. Like, this could be a free education for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even to make the NBA, but
Yeah.
a free
Yeah.
college education.
Yeah.
But this was,
Yeah.
10 years ago? And today, maybe I'm telling you, college. They might not have to go. You know,
Yeah.
if they can pick up a trade or
trade.
do
You know what's
something else that they enjoy.
You know what's crazy, right? Even that what you just said right now. Like years ago, you would say, okay, get college, whatever shit is, and now it's like,
It's technology. It's what you're doing
technology.
right now. It's just this whole show, right?
yeah,
This is,
yeah. Now, yes, right.
This
You're
is
right.
what people do. This
Yeah.
is what young
Yeah.
kids do, and they research it. And it's not just, I'm going to make some videos and get some followers. No, you have to go out and learn how to
How to actually
edit
get it.
videos, and you got to have a plan.
Yep.
I'll tell a kid, you don't want to get a regular job. Yo, you can go do that.
It's true.
But you have to figure out how to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to fucking do it. I can't tell you how to fucking become a YouTuber. I would love to tell you how to do it, but
Yeah.
That's true. Larry Bird
need a
learned
plan.
how to become a mechanic.
Really?
Really? Get the fuck out of
He
here.
wanted to. He was a farmer, bro. He
Okay,
had
so
to learn how to do all that other shit.
see that. So that's on see that's what we're saying. That's on the individual to want to do something, want to learn something.
Because he knew he had the
something new.
talent. So why not learn something else?
Yeah. And I remember too, like after like every practice, you would always tell us like, or like after every win, he'd be like, you know, go back home, take a piece of cake or some humble pie.
Humble pie.
He always
you know
tell us
why?
that
Because
shit.
I'll be happy for you guys, but I didn't want you to be satisfied. 'Cause
Yeah.
I wasn't
Okay.
satisfied.
Okay, I like that.
So the mindset, it was, it could be a little heavy for 6th, 7th, 8th
Yeah.
graders,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
in my mind, I'm thinking whatever I'm teaching them now, they're learning it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're going to take this with them. And to understand how to be humble after something that maybe you don't have to, no, you have to be humble, because I had to learn how to be humble.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to run it up by 20, 30 points on a team unless they did something that it got personal.
They got
And then,
And it did get to those points too.
a lot of games.
personal.
Some girls games got personal too. Like
Yeah, it did get personal. I
But,
remember after
the whole
that
thing
game.
about the humble pie thing is
Yeah.
that's a good thing, man. It's
Yeah,
a
I
good
still
piece of
remember.
pie.
Yeah, I still remember
is a
that
good-
shit to this
No.
day. I'm like,
Oh yeah. Sometimes go home, get a slice of that humble pie.
there you go.
That's dope though. I like that, man. Cause like I like how he said that you can be happy but not satisfied. You know what I'm
Can't be.
saying?
You ask
Yeah.
any.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people get content with what it is, bro.
Because they think satisfaction is a happiness, and that's good.
But yeah, content comes from comfortness, right? So it's like,
I think it depends. What was the goal?
but what was
So
right?
meaning
Right.
Like it's not over yet. So it could be something that you don't have to have humble pie. It's it's done. You should still be humble about good things, but
Like the end goal is not
I'm
here
not telling
yet.
you not to be excited. But it's in a sport when you're playing a season or guys, great job. It's done. We think Kobe would say that.
Yeah.
What? I was just thinking that, bro. I was just thinking that right now, bro. Like Kobe would say, "Yo,
The fuck you talking
we're
about?
not
You used to
done,
see
bro."
him in
Yeah,
those
job's
interviews
not
in
done.
the finals, be like game 3, game 4. He's like, "What are you talking about?"
He'd be like, "Yo, job's not
It's
done,"
over
with a
yet.
straight face.
That's it.
Which is true,
And
bro.
That's
Yeah.
why he had the success he had.
Hey, fuck you celebrating for? We got a chip. We got none of that. We got none of that. So
True.
we lose next game, we go home. You gonna still celebrate?
81 points. I ain't win no chip this year.
Word.
Know what I
Win the
mean?
chip, then we talk.
So I know we bouncing around here, right? Like, so you say you grew up in the Bronx,
Yeah.
right? Section 5, co-op. How was that? As an Asian, pretty much, right? Because I want to highlight that because it's just different, right?
Listen,
Like,
it was great growing up there, but as an Asian, yeah, I had kids making fun of me and calling me names, and they would call me like the whole fucking Chinese menu, bro. Like whatever they wanted to call me, whatever. But
That's a laugh. It's
I
not
used
a
to
laugh.
know, like, 'cause it's funny.
Chinese menu,
It's
that's
funny. It's funny now, and don't get me wrong. I'm not, I'm obviously against people saying bad things. about
yeah,
me.
no, of course, no, that's it. We putting this into a context
fun,
that is
man.
just
I told you I'm just an American Asian. So,
Yeah.
So I understand what
Yeah.
people's. I might have said some things to Asian people that
Got
I get called, and I'm calling them that.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't really like I said, I don't understand the magnitude of it until I get older. But it kind of fueled me as a kid when I was your age, and people would call me egg rolls or this and that, and I was just like, no, but I'm better than all of you in every sport, pretty much.
Facts.
I was athletic, and when it came to the sport, I would take things negative, and I'd want to be the best.
there you go.
Yeah.
And
There you go.
yeah, to the point where I was a crybaby at times if we didn't win. Like it
So a
was
loser.
expected to me
Okay.
to win. I didn't lose a lot.
Oh,
But
so
the-
you
but that's
always,
good to
Not
have,
in
though.
Little League, I didn't lose a lot.
But that's good. But now this triggers to where that humble pie thing comes. He humbled himself from those
Yeah.
losses, and that's dope because you
But I was
expected
always
to
this
win.
underdog.
Yeah.
because of the way
Of
I
the
look
way you
with
look.
my eyes. So
Yeah.
you saw me just as a coach, right?
Yeah.
Like I tell you, we would walk into these gyms.
And they'll
And I
laugh.
would tell them, I'm like, guys, we're gonna walk in. They're gonna laugh at us. They're gonna laugh at me first.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then we're gonna laugh because it's happening. Because you said this. I said, then we're gonna go in and we're gonna trample them. We're gonna take them to the woodshed. It's gonna be
Yeah.
a 20, 30 point win.
Okay.
And then sometimes that's exactly what would happen.
Yeah.
We'd go in and they'd be playing music in the gym and everyone's happy and bam, 10-0 first minute
Yeah.
with the full
Yo,
court
they
press.
like,
Be like, oh, we
Relentless.
about to watch these. We about to watch them right now.
Relentless because I was coaching it and we was playing it from a different middle school. It wasn't like, oh, these are kids. No, like I want these kids to learn high school
Yeah.
shit now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so we just wasn't playing no games.
That's what's up.
Wasn't playing
Yeah.
no games.
That's fire.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
But the fact that of being Asian, I was an underdog. You don't look at us as being these super athletes in America. You don't look at us being sex symbols. You know, you just don't look at an Asian like that. You look at them to be good in math, right? Or super smart. But as a kid, maybe I thought that was like dumb. But as a man, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with that?
Yeah.
Yo, when I'm getting pulled over, I'm good. I'm like, yo, not to be a dick. If I get pulled over, I'm like, all right, well, they ain't fucking gonna.
Yeah,
do it.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
They look at me, but they probably put their gun away and shit.
This fucking guy.
It's just-
Yo, but you know what's funny? As he's saying it, it's the fucking truth
but
though.
it's sad,
Let's
but
keep it.
that's-
Let's keep it a buck though. It's
just
the
real.
truth.
That's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
the reality. So maybe as a kid, I hated being Asian in America, and now as a man, I'm like, well, it's not that bad. Like,
Yeah, you embrace it,
I'm
yeah.
allowed. I'm able to laugh at myself, and I've been there, done it, and I'll say whatever you say. I say it right back to you.
Yeah.
But the problem is, you're gonna get butthurt after I say what I have to say to you after you try to insult me, and that was always a problem with me.
Yup.
In school,
Yeah.
in high school, black kids call me this. Now I call you something else, or I stick up for myself. Now they're really angry.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
they're really,
I can
really
They can't let me. They can't let an
you're
Asian
really
punk
angry.
like look at me down like that.
You're angry, not what I
Yeah.
said to you. You're angry because of the way my eyes are shaped.
Yeah, yeah,
and that's
yeah,
what I said
yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
But for
Yeah.
them, it's all right. For
Of
anyone
course,
else to
because
say
you have
Yeah.
you're in the
Yeah.
right position to
They
be telling
want
me
to
that.
be.
Yeah.
Like who the fuck is like? You know what the sad thing about that shit is too? Wow, that you saying that like how the roles play, right? Like if you say something now because I'm an Asian kid, I say it to you, you feel more disrespected because of that than anybody else saying it to you,
feel-
right?
and then,
Like
listen, back then, guys, there weren't a lot of Asian people when I grew up.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
maybe like one of 3-4 people, like
Yeah.
the Chinese store workers.
I ain't gonna lie,
restaurant.
he's right about that though.
So
He's
there
right
was
about
no one
that.
else for me to.
He's right
like,
about that.
Like to say, oh, I'm gonna
Yeah,
hang out with you.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but,
you're right.
But I didn't have problems with people. I had a
Yeah.
lot of friends to this day. I still have friends
Yeah.
from there and grew up with every race. And like I said, back then we just didn't talk about it as much because we didn't know. There was
Yeah.
Yeah.
there was no social media. We didn't know what the rest of the world was happening
That's so
everywhere.
true.
We were just in like this own little world and everything everything was great.
You just like anybody else there.
I was just like everyone else there, man, where I grew up.
How was it? Say you was athletic. How was it in like the sports? As
sports
far as like
was-
what coaches looked at you and said,
yeah,
let me skip
listen.
this guy. I'm gonna go to this
No.
guy.
Bro,
Like, do you ever have that?
Growing up, not to be like, egotistical, I was good, right? And then like in co-op Little League, they would have like drafts. So for the kids, bro, I was going first. My age group, all the
Yeah.
time. I was good.
Yeah,
I
okay.
just had an attitude problem at times, I get angry. I was intense.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I was good, but like I said,
Yeah.
it was always from the motivation that people would just make fun of me or you not thinking I'm good. And then it's not that I'm good. I'm really fucking good.
Yeah.
And it just drove me. It just kept driving me until I stopped playing sports because I didn't really care about it. But as a man, to be comfortable in my own skin, it took a long time.
So what?
That's not a lot. I don't tell a lot of people that. It just
No, it makes
I
sense.
wasn't happy being Asian. I wanted
Yeah.
to look like all you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that took a long time, but
Took up,
when
yeah.
I stopped giving a fuck, I think maybe sometime in my 30s, maybe
That's when the flow went.
I just stopped. Whatever was going on in my life probably wasn't good. Maybe I was in a bad place mentally or whatever, financially, and I just stopped giving a fuck about what people did,
Yeah.
if they existed or not. I just was tunnel vision straight ahead.
You gotta
And-
worry
and
about
it
you.
helped me, and I started being accountable, and I just started accepting things, and my life got better. Meaning,
Nice.
like, I was comfortable.
Nice.
So if people
Drop a
call
bomb
me
for
something now, I don't care. What the fuck? What the fuck I care? What
You see, and you see what you just said right now. Like once he stopped giving a fuck, shit started changing for you,
It just
right?
started changing.
And that's a message for y'all to listen to. Like, you know, you don't feel comfortable in your skin because of whatever the case is. You worried about other people's perception towards you or what they're gonna say or whatever it is towards you. That's gonna affect your life for sure. It's gonna affect your life, how you move, how you live, how the future's gonna come for you. Stop giving a fuck. You need to worry about yourself because it's you and only you. It's you versus you. It ain't nobody else. Nobody lives your life. Nobody knows what you're going through when you go to sleep at night, when you wake up in the morning, what's in your mindset, nothing.
That's a fact.
Right? So start thinking about you. And it's true. Shit's gonna start changing. Shit's gonna start changing. You out of your comfort now.
The only people you need to listen to are people who love you.
There you go.
Yeah.
People who care about you and the people who are part of maybe your everyday life, but those are the people you listen to. And or not even, you don't have to do what they say, but you need to hear them at least.
It's
Yeah.
consideration,
You
yeah.
need to hear them and get the information that they're giving you, and just have to learn how to just set some goals and just do it. And it just doesn't fucking matter anymore when you get older
Except
Yeah.
about certain things, because everyone else is doing their own thing.
that's true.
So you grew up in Co-op. From there, you stood there the whole time, like
Yeah, I lived in Co-op until I was like, I think my parents moved in '96. They moved up to Westchester. They waited for me to graduate high school. I graduated in '94. And then they moved up there. I was like in and out. I was just running around a lot. I lived on my own other places. But I never wanted to be that like mama's boy, or even though I probably was, but
the only child.
no, I had a brother.
You had a brother.
Okay,
I have an
cool,
older
cool, cool.
brother, but just early 20s probably, even living with a girl, or just wanted to be on my own, and it just in and out of that.
Right.
Yeah, no.
So I know you since you got in the school system. Right? What made you go into the school system? First of all, how did you get into the school system, and what did you start off doing in the school system?
Okay, so in the school system, I joined the school system in 1997. 1997. I actually had bone cancer.
Oh,
I
God
got
bless.
diagnosed with bone cancer in my right leg in '94.
Oh wow,
Right?
okay.
So I had just graduated high school. I was in freshman year of college at Westchester Community, and I got bone cancer. So then through this whole process, it was to make a long story short, I had like 9 months of chemo, had a big surgery, a lot of bad fucking experience, really bad experience.
If you don't mind me asking, like, how does that create as far as like you getting you said bone cancer, right?
Yeah,
On your
Like
leg?
the calcium or
Yeah,
something?
like you don't know. It's
So it just happened. Like,
okay.
Ah.
The doctors don't even know. Like, wow.
very
Gotcha.
rare type of
Gotcha.
cancer,
Yeah, that's crazy.
osteosarcoma,
Okay.
osteogenic sarcoma, and it was in my lower femur. Huge, like I didn't know what it was. It was just my leg was hurting for like a month or two, and I didn't know what it was, and my parents were probably, you probably did this, or so, just
Yeah,
like
playing
everyone
ball
was just
something.
like didn't think it was that serious, and then it just got bad. I couldn't walk, I couldn't run, and next thing you know, I went for MRI. It showed up.
Wow.
Like I said, 18 years old. I was happy to be 18, and we all
Yeah,
wait to get
yeah.
out of high school,
Yeah.
freshman year of college, and boom, I get hit with this shit,
Yeah. So that put you
So-
in a bad mind state.
bro.
That's tough
Just
though,
think
man.
you're
That's
gonna
tough.
die. That's
Yeah.
all.
That's
Yeah,
tough.
because it's
the fear.
scary.
You don't understand nothing. You're 18 years old. I didn't understand what I knew what cancer was, but I didn't really understand it.
Yeah.
How I learned about it after I was sick and everything I had to do to beat it. It's just doctors, medicine,
Yeah.
call it God, whatever you want. I'm not too religious, so I don't.
Right.
It was the worst thing and the best thing. It's gonna sound crazy. It's the worst thing to happen to me, but the best thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing because, like I said, I almost died. I
Yeah.
went through a lot of surgery. It was rough, man. It was rough. But what it turned me into mentally,
Okay.
it's night and day.
Yeah.
I can see that.
It's
for sure.
appreciating your life.
Mhm.
It's having a second chance,
Yeah.
and listen, humble pie, right?
The humble pie.
Humbles
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
You go through something bad, it's like, fuck, man. this is bad. Now it makes you.
It's gonna make you or break you.
Now it creates empathy. You have empathy for everyone else now. Nice. So now that it's changed me in that way where I'm not a dick. You know, no arrogance. There's no, I'm human. You know,
things can happen to you one way to another.
Stuff. I've been adopted. I've been everything. You know, so after that, I needed a job. You know, and my mother was she worked in the DOE. She was a payroll secretary. And she was like, you know, there's this job. It's a paraprofessional, and you're like an assistant teacher, and they'll give you medical. Right. So my parents was always about
the medical.
There's stability in your life where
American.
You need white American, right?
Yeah.
You need stability.
That's what's
There's
up.
nothing wrong with it.
No.
That's why I said that's what's up.
You know,
because that's what you need. Yeah.
it really
so
is.
that stability is healthcare,
Yeah.
right? And then I was gonna turn older, and I couldn't be on there, so that was like the biggest reason why I took the job, because it's not really a high-paying job. But I took the job from there, and then eventually just got, you know, asked about the basketball team when another coach left.
Yeah.
And then started coaching the girls. And in the school, you know, I was just working with, you know, what's the word? I gotta use the right words here.
Oh, mentally.
God, man. Special education.
Okay.
I was
Okay,
working with
yeah,
special
I remember.
education. And then, you know, and then I was coaching the basketball team after school.
Okay. Damn, dude.
That's how I got. That's actually how I started working.
You're a
DOE.
blessing, bro.
It wasn't. Everything wasn't planned, and to where I am now, I'm in the same position, guys.
Yeah.
But life has happened, and I didn't want to take out a student loan.
Okay.
You know, I used to want to teach, and then I didn't. Then after I saw what they go through, I didn't want to. And schooling, and I got my bachelor's degree, and I just.
Look at that. You see?
I didn't use it, you know. I just. But
There's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people like that, though.
But I always did other stuff. It was just I couldn't decide what I wanted to do.
Like even like as like a paraprofessional though, like I seen like the students that he would have to like be a pair with, and it was like, God, bro, I don't know how the fuck you do it.
Oh yeah, I mean,
because you got some badass kids,
with some problems, man, and they're
bad
disrespectful
kids,
to you.
yo.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
And, like,
I wouldn't be able to take
bro,
that.
He
right,
always
like,
just be like calm too about it. Like he
Not
wouldn't
all
even
the
get
time.
angry. Not all the time. But he would flip out.
You didn't see.
He would flip out.
Yeah, no, but it's challenging.
It
No,
definitely
it
is.
So I
Yeah.
can
To
only
work with
imagine.
people is challenging.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But you see how that the whole situation with your you know, with the cancer in your leg and stuff like that, and you built that empathy to put you to a paraprofessional situation where you have to take care of
Well, I
special
wanted
ed
to
kids.
help people.
You see that though?
You know,
That's fire.
I wanted to help.
But he
people.
created
Why?
empathy.
Because a lot of people helped me when
You
I
see?
was sick.
Oh, that's dope,
Yeah.
bro. That's
So
100%
That's what I tell you.
fire.
It didn't change who I was, but it changed an aspect of who I was.
Yeah.
It's like a step of growth.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
a step of growth. But
Sometimes you got to go through the
when
experiences
something-
to
when
go
something
through.
bad happens to you, if it doesn't change you, it's not bad enough.
Yeah.
Doesn't change.
If
It's
it
not
doesn't
bad.
change you, it's
Drop
not-
on for that,
it's
bro.
not bad enough.
That's definitely a fucking good one. If it doesn't change you,
It wasn't bad.
it wasn't bad enough.
I mean, that's what I think.
No. Listen, I'm with you on that
I'm
one,
with you
bro.
100%, and I'm sure everybody that's actually tuning in.
Because it's true. If you're going through something and you living your life as you're going through it, then all right, that was just a little pebble on the roll. No, that hurdle.
You gotta feel it.
You gotta feel that motherfucker, bro. Like,
It's like losing someone.
yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
like losing someone.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
true,
care
yeah.
how you lose them or what you lose them for. It's losing someone and they meant something to you.
Word.
Let me see
Yeah.
you after that
Facts.
happened.
That's a fact. That's a
what you
fact.
had to go through before it happened.
Yeah.
I'm going through that shit right now, bro.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, trust me.
I
Yeah.
understand
that.
what you're going through because I've been through it, and it's not easy, man. And no one cares until it's them.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? You're
No
saying
one
that is
cares
right. You're
until
right.
It happens to them.
You're right.
You know
You're
what
right.
I mean? Like they can say they care.
You're right.
There's people who care, but
But they can care enough to give you, you know, okay,
No,
like
not
that.
even
You don't
that.
know. This is why I say, like, man, I know what you're going through. No, I literally say I could imagine what you're going through because I don't know.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I could just figure like, damn, he might be going through this hard. Let me, because nobody knows until you can say it happens to you. So I'm not gonna have the same feeling, right, towards the next person if I never got.
You can't. You're not
There's no way.
expected to.
There's no way. There's no
Not
way.
at all.
Can't.
Not at
So
all.
just have, and this is why I always tell people the difference between sympathy and empathy, right? Because if it hasn't happened to you, then you can't have sympathy,
Yeah.
right? Just have the empathy and understand those words because they big. when people use them and all that, right?
No, well, you said that the empathy means you went through it. Sympathy means...
Sorry, you're right. Sorry, you're right.
Sympathy means you didn't go through it.
You're right.
Sorry.
Correct. Yeah, you're right.
When you
Right.
have empathy, it means that you know how they're
You know how I went through it.
You
Correct.
went through it.
Yeah. So
Something similar to it.
Because like a situation like that, people, they'll tell you, and they'll, I have an open ear. But then again, they'll ask you that one thing, have you spoken to? Then you look at them like, I'm talking to you now, though.
Yeah, I'm talking to you about it.
So you basically brushing me off because you don't want to hear what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? So you like, have you spoken to? Nah, dude, I'm talking to you. Like, I want you to listen to me and let me know, help me get to where I got to get through it. But you pushing me off away talking about, have you spoken to? Like,
that'll put somebody in a space, too, that they would never want to express themselves or anything like that because people rejecting them, man, which just sucks.
You got to look at it like this. Like, what I've learned in life is that the people who care about you and the people who love you, they're going to say the toughest shit to you. You're going to have the toughest conversations with them. Mm-hmm. The ones that need to be had.
I'll be telling y'all, bro.
The ones that,
I love y'all,
need to be
B.
had. And if you're not having them with them, then they're probably not going to be in your life ever.
that's true.
Because I've had experiences with friends lately, you know, like in the last 5 years, last 2 years, mentally, there's certain people I'm just done with. They're not priority to me anymore because I wasn't priority to them, you know, and that's okay. And then what you do, I learn, and I told you I read a lot of quotes, but there was one quote that always hits me. It's the certain people only meant to be in your life for a certain amount of time.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And that time could be a good time. And listen, if they're not in your life, it doesn't mean that
Everybody has an expiration date.
or this and that. It just means it's just life. And some people have time slots, and some people are there forever. But even if they're just there for a certain amount of time, you enjoy that time with them.
Word.
But if things don't work out, it's for reasons.
It's okay. It's okay.
We change.
And people got to stop taking things like that personal also, right? Because, like you said, people change as we grow, as we get. It's like I always say that when you start from junior high school, when you're a kid, you got so many friends, bro. When you get older, you got like 5 friends, maybe, if so, right? So that's if. So your shit starts going. Why? The growth. Everybody's going their ways.
And if you're a good friend, you allow your friends to grow.
Exactly.
There you go.
No, but
there you go.
You stay in touch.
Of course.
You pick up right like
nothing happened.
Like nothing. Right. And that's and like you said, there's nothing wrong with that. Like people do got their own lives, right? So like you say, yo, you pick up, yo. When was the last time I spoke to you?
You just have to put the effort in, right? I didn't speak to you for a while, but then I saw you.
It was just how we just left off, bro. Like
it was just, I don't know. Our lives just, you know, I was working like a fucking savage, and you were doing whatever you were doing. But I wasn't like mad at him or, you know
what I'm saying? We saw it. So, oh shit, yo, what's up?
And then I saw your daughter in 2nd grade, and I'm working with the little kids now, and I'm like, oh shit, he's got another one.
No, but it's true though. Listen, it's okay. It's okay. If you gotta allow people to grow.
Absolutely.
You have to allow people to grow, right? So, and if it takes them to be on their own space to do so, I respect that. Go ahead. I'm here. You need me? I'm here. Whatever case. And hey, how you doing? Everything good? Cool. But people grow and you start losing people. You start outgrowing them. See how you say you read it like you're educating yourself more information, right? Which they're not, right? So now your mindset is not the same conversation you're gonna have with them now, right? It's gonna be different. Like we're gonna be talking about something different. They'll be like, which way did he go, George?
Are you with people that you're constantly talking about the same things over and over again? You know, it's like I said, we talk about that growth. It's up to you. What you want to do sometimes.
I tell everybody, I was like, every time, if you're walking from work every time, right, and you see a dude in the corner every motherfucking time, and every time you stop there, he talks about his past, the same motherfucking thing over and over and over. Bro, at some point, that was the shortcut to go home. At some point, I'm going to just take the long way. 'Cause I don't want to keep bumping into you at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna stay stuck with you here talking about this.
I'm
like,
not mad at him about it.
And I'm cool.
I don't listen. You want to keep that's fine. Like I've been there. I've done it. I complain about the same thing every day. I still do it every day. I'm still in that school every day. I'm trapped. You know, I gotta wait for this pension. And blah blah blah. I don't want to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that school changed a lot too. That school, I know that school changed a lot.
You know,
It's
society has changed, man.
Yeah,
so
but
the kids, even from your age now.
Yeah.
From when you were in 6th grade and 6th grade now, two different.
Yeah, it's way too
Yo,
different
word.
things.
What?
It really
Hell
is.
yeah.
And coming from a teacher's perspective is crazy.
It's just
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to adjust,
Yeah.
like a rapper who wants to stay
Yeah,
relevant.
yeah,
That is so true.
Everything
So-
changes.
And some
'Cause not-
some teachers don't adjust; they
yeah.
just stay in their style.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because I asked
that's
my,
fine.
I even
don't
asked, I even asked my daughter the other day, well, what the fuck is Riz? Right? So she goes, oh, I thought you was up on the new trend.
No, we not.
So I go, I am, but it's hard to catch up because every day is a new trend. So she goes, Riz is like swagger. I go, oh.
Okay.
So she brought back swagger because that's my time. So I looked at her, I go, damn, you just really showing my true age right now. But Riz that's what it is. Like, yo, check out the Riz or something like that.
These kids coming up with words, bro, that they just making them shits up.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, for
when they
real.
first came out with Cap, when I didn't know about it, the shit was funny as hell. Yeah. One of my friends
what the
texted
fuck
me
is
something
that?
like a kid was having a conversation, and
Like Cap.
they was doing remote work, for
Yeah.
COVID and shit with school, and some kid had typed something, and the other kid put like Cap. I think the kid typed like, yeah, I'm gonna be out tomorrow, I gotta go somewhere, and the other kid put Cap, and then my friend didn't know what the fuck it meant. So then he said the next day when he went in and asked him about it, they told him, he was like, oh shit. So then he told, I was like, that's what, I was like,
What the fuck you come up with that shit?
Like,
I didn't. I don't fucking even like.
it's
All
funny,
right.
but it's,
Hey, listen, whatever.
But
they
like he
fucking
said, adjust. That's why I
So-
brought it up. It's
Yeah,
all about adjusting from the way he was in the sixth
Yeah.
grade to the sixth grades now.
That's
you have
funny.
to adjust with
That's
the
funny.
trends. If not, you're gonna get lost, and then they're gonna start
Yeah.
talking shit about you. You're like, yo,
yeah, when you work, you gotta know their slang.
you see?
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
what they're
yeah.
talking
You don't say
yeah.
lost in the source.
And then at that age too, you like a sponge at that age, like in sixth grade. So I always hear like your stories and how you would tell us like, yo, like I done been through this, been through that and everything. So it's just like, damn, like you really been through a lot and shit. So like seeing it now is like, yeah, I could see like how your whole
'Cause you might
mindset
not
changed.
believe me, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
back then, but it's.
When you get older, you start understanding more. You start
Yeah.
understanding for sure. And it
I
takes
was
age.
still
Takes,
growing up while you were growing up.
Yeah.
Nice.
You understand what I mean? When I was coaching the girls, I was growing up while they were growing
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
I wasn't an angel,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
but that's what was actually happening. Is
So-
that
so-
we were growing together.
So even like
Yeah.
when you said adjusting and all that, right? Again, bouncing around. Like you say, you was adopted,
Yeah.
right? Adopted to American family, right? How was that? Like, first of all, how old were you when you got adopted?
I was 18 months.
18 months.
Yeah,
Okay,
18 months.
okay. So you was a baby.
How was it like growing up being
Yeah, because
adopted?
well, at the same time, like, because you know who you are, but then you see who they are, you're like,
Well,
okay. At some point, you gotta notice, like, wait,
it's
not the same.
It's gonna make you laugh. Like how did you feel with your parents? That's the same way.
That's a
felt with
good
my
question.
I'm with you. Hey, I
That's
respect.
a good-
No, no,
What I'm
I
talking
respect that.
about,
I'm
me
with
and
you though.
My
Like,
parents never really had like a lot of conversations about being adopted. It was just I
Yeah.
knew.
Oh, okay.
Right,
Oh,
that's
that's what I'm trying to say, right? Like, you just
yeah.
know that at the time. You're like, wait, we
When
don't
you-
look the same.
When you put two and two together.
When you put two and two
I
together,
just knew
right?
Something
Okay.
wasn't kosher. You know what I mean? Like,
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
but
cool.
they just raised. I always looked at them as they was my mom and dad, and
Right,
it was
right.
just love.
That's
Right.
good.
That's
Oh,
what
so
it
you,
was.
so they,
So we actually didn't talk about it until
you got raised on
my
love,
dad was
Tito.
actually dying. He had brain
Oh.
cancer 3 years ago. I lost both of them.
Wow.
Back to back. I lost both of them back to back during COVID. And COVID hadn't even hit yet. And my mom passed, and then my dad got diagnosed like a week after she passed. It was a real shit show, like a real
Wow.
shit show.
Wow.
And so when I was taking care of him, we were talking a lot about the past. And we were talking about the adoption process.
Gotcha.
And we were getting to know each other better, where I didn't know certain
A lot of things, right?
and he didn't know about me either. If I told him, Dad, I was uncomfortable at times being Asian, he'd be like, I didn't fucking know.
You didn't see him there, yeah.
He was just working his ass
Yeah.
off to pay the fucking bills, you know what I mean? But we had those conversations later. But when I was younger, I don't know. I just felt
Normal shit,
I just
right?
felt normal.
That's cool.
I
Yeah.
just felt normal. I never felt like people hated me or. Like
But you see, 'cause
They
you was
just called
raised-
me names.
Because you was raised on love, and that's
Yeah.
dope. Your parents raised you on love.
I had a good demonstration. We wasn't rich, we weren't poor, we were middle class. My parents both worked hard, and they always just told me you gotta work. That's what it
Nice.
was. You want something, you gotta work for it.
Yeah.
My dad would say, until you figure out a certain way where you don't have to, let me know.
Word out, right? Word out.
Big ups to Pops, yo. That ass, yo.
It was always money don't grow on trees, and that's
Yeah,
how they raised me.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
So what are you up to now? Like, what's your mind in now? Like, are you
right
trying
now,
to learn something new or anything?
I'm just trying.
I know. I heard you doubling that in the stock business, man.
I learned about the stock market a little, in good ways and bad.
Right.
I'm still working at the school. I'm just still working at the school.
How long you been at school? How long you been in school for?
My 26. Well, in that school, it's my 20. I want to say my 20.
Oh, you didn't start off in that
I
school?
started out in a different school. I told you, 97.
Yeah.
And
Got you.
Yeah, 76 and 97. That's where I started. And then I got to 83 in like 01, I want to say.
Okay.
So
you was born.
I think 26 years put together, but probably like 24, 22 at 83.
Yeah, 22.
Oh, shit. Wow.
So what? So that means they was preparing him for the chosen one.
So
That's what it was?
Yeah.
I'm still there. I'm just working in the annex building now with the smaller kids.
Oh yeah, it's
Can't
less.
yell, can't curse at them.
Oh shit! Then once I be when I do see you in the annex. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Now you said it, 'cause now you said I'm thinking back like, wait, you was in the bigger school.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All right.
What's the age group you got?
So now it's second grade.
Oh,
Second
Dito.
grade. I was always with 7th and 8th.
Yeah, it was a
Man, that's a big
I've been in
difference.
every grade pretty much.
Oh, okay.
But I was in kindergarten in my earlier years, so I had the experience with the younger kids.
Okay.
And I'm still me with them.
How you like the younger ones compared to the older ones?
It's different, man. It's like pick your poison. Pick your poison, man. It's little kids are needy. They're needy, man.
Yeah.
They need you.
That is true. That is true. Yeah. The older kids like get the fuck out of here. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, go over there, man. Get the fuck, bro. Like, that's true though. I
know a lot of people want to know, even though we're getting into this, and you're a teacher, and so far you sound like a great teacher, but do you have kids?
I have no kids, man.
Look at that shit.
No kids.
Man, you be a father, man. You be the greatest thing ever.
What made you not have any kids?
Well, I never wanted to have like a baby mama.
Oh, you wanted to have.
I was raised to have a wife, just traditional.
That's that love.
Just traditional stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Traditional stuff.
I respect that.
so I
That's
had,
dope.
That's dope. I met my wife. My wife now, I've been married for 9 years.
Oh,
but
shit.
I met her when I was, almost 40. So I was already at the point in my mind where working with kids all the time, I just
You didn't need no more kids, right?
care. It didn't matter to me.
You had your own kids there, right?
My life was fucked up a little. Financially, I just always couldn't afford it. I was working since I didn't go further in education. I had to work other jobs. So I was a cook, and I loved to cook, and I was working in restaurants to make up that money to have more things that I wanted. But I couldn't go to school and work at the same time in order to pay for an apartment and have a car at the same time and just have a normal life,
Yeah.
That para job, it's a great job, but it's not great to be single with it because salary's not good enough for you to really, like I said, have an apartment and have a car at the same time.
Living in New York now because shit's getting fucking expensive.
Anywhere, but like I always said, if you want more, then you have to do more. You have to want more, and I had to work.
I was gonna say so now you say you want more, have more, but so now you was working in the school and the restaurant.
Like I said,
and you was coaching at the same time.
So I was working the para job, then I would coach a team to 5, 6.
Yeah.
And then I'd run to the restaurant, work till 10, 11.
See,
home.
Y'all be thinking y'all fucking work hard and all that shit. Yeah, I swear to God, y'all be thinking y'all work hard and y'all don't even know the pain that people go through, put themselves through to even survive. Let's put it like that, right? Survival mode.
It's not always pain, but it's because I wanted more things.
Okay, cool. There you go. You go.
You want to say pain, I get it sometimes, but
you look at it that way because of
times where I had to just shut the fuck up and work or bitch about it.
And this is what I'm saying. Now you're right. Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
But I wanted an apartment. I wanted a car. I wanted the basic shit that I needed. I didn't care about clothes. I didn't care about jewelry. I needed to eat, and I wanted to be able to have some money to invest in the future. And it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, I relate to that because I know that, bro. I feel that struggle myself because I'm thinking about even getting myself another job to try to get and make amends meet. You know what I'm saying? Because it's tough. It's tough out here. and I want to get a house, and I got goals for myself. And for me to do that,
That's good.
I got to discipline myself, and I got
And that's the thing right there.
and I got to make sure that timing is for the essence, but then again, it's also blissfulness for me to actually achieve what I really want.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
You gotta do the most.
Yeah.
You can't just go with the basics and feel like you're gonna get to the max. You can't do the basics to get the max. There's no fucking way. What happens in between all that?
But you're starting it now, right? So, like I said, the first thing you need to do is have a plan. Bro, I don't care if you got to write it out in a fucking notebook. Fucking write your thoughts, write your goals, and then once you have them and you say, this is what I'm going to do,
Yes.
then you have to figure out, okay, how the fuck am I going to do it?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
got to at least have the ambition
That mission,
first.
Yeah.
The ambition,
Yeah.
the education, and do the research. When you want to do it, you'll do it. There's too many tools on the internet right now to not learn
Exactly.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what is your drive?
You learn anything you want out there,
Yeah.
but what do you want to do that's going to make you happy, and hopefully you're going to make some income.
Yeah.
at
Like
the
what?
same
Like what is your
Yeah.
drive? Like I just feel like everybody has to have their drive. Like what is that? One thing. What is that? Once you, I guess, articulate that,
Yeah.
then you're going.
Like, do you see that in school? Like, dealing with like the little kids. Like, do you see like they smart? Like, they way smarter than before since there's like so much technology around. Like, how they just be on iPads.
Good
They know
question.
what's going on with the iPads.
question.
They know what to do.
You know what? I'm with first, second graders, man.
Yeah.
So
like, do you see it from
yeah,
like a young
yeah.
age?
Like they're
Yeah.
probably we didn't know how to use
Yeah.
computers when we were
Fuck
in
no.
second grade.
Hell
So
no.
Yeah.
in that aspect, yes. But in the fundamentals,
Yeah.
I can write better than them. When I was
Yeah.
in second grade, I could read better than them.
Got you. He's
Yeah.
right.
You know what I mean?
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
In the technology stuff, they're ahead of us. In my opinion, they're ahead. But
Yeah.
fundamental wise, bro, it's
You
night
ain't
and
lying.
day.
You ain't lying about
It's
that.
night
bro.
and day.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because
That's the
we were
big
raised
difference,
with
yeah.
fundamentals. And I don't know when that went wrong, but
When
that's-
technology, iPads,
that's
you know that
what
shit
you
came
need
out.
usually.
Yeah.
The
for
new
real.
millennium.
The new
But,
millennium.
you know,
It's
they're
Y2K.
big on technology, and
Yeah.
now it's AI, and soon you ain't gonna have to be even typing. You just fucking say something and
Yo,
it'll do it.
word. Listen.
Think about how much do you write a day?
I don't. Well,
How
I
much do
write
you-
because I'm
how
at
mu-
work.
how
I
much
gotta
do
write
you
shit, but still, like,
physically write? Do you feel
Not
that
a lot.
you keep writing more as time goes on?
No.
Because
Nah,
you're typing.
it's the
everything.
same.
Less
It's the
and less.
same every day.
No,
Yeah,
he's
you
Typing
type it.
everything now, so they don't teach kids penmanship.
and everything is a fucking abbreviation, bro.
he's
Everything is abbreviation. People didn't know how to
Everything is
spell a
shortcut.
fucking
Everything is
thing.
to make things easier. Technology makes our lives easier. How much money can we make off
Yeah.
of them to make them lazy as fuck?
That's a fact. Yeah, you're right. Now you ain't lying, bro. You ain't not lying.
about it.
People know how to spell nowadays, bro.
Yo,
People know how to
for real.
fucking
You can do
spell because the
anything
abbreviations is
from
crazy.
home. Now
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
even work from home.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo. But listen, this, like you said, pros and cons, right? It's pros and cons to everything.
There's definitely
Back
pros
then, we was outside, right? We spoke about this before. Like, you have to go chill with your friend. You knocking on the bell buzzer. You ain't got a phone. Beep, beep. Yo,
A
come
buzzer.
outside.
Niggas used to just yell,
Yeah.
come outside, we out.
Man, go to school lunches, go to school breakfast, bro. Like in the summer times and all that shit. We was outside from 8 in the morning to fucking 10 at night or whatever the time.
That's true.
Out all fucking day. You know what I mean? Why?
You know why?
We wasn't
Because
stuck on these
we
stuff.
didn't have phones, bro.
There you go. There you
The
go.
pocket computers.
Pocket computers.
Yep.
And
Yep.
we didn't have those. But if we did, I guarantee you, we would have been on them things too.
That is true. Listen, I love technology, so I'm not knocking it, right? I love technology. But I could also agree that it's put a crutch on a lot of things.
I mean, even when
Put
they
a
came
crutch on a lot
out,
of things.
when they came out with the video game consoles, and when they came out with the little digital Yamaguchi shits, right, or the little nano pets. The reason why I say that is because once they came out with those, we got distracted. I had like 3 of them shits, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I think everybody had them shit,
Exactly, bro. You go home, I gotta go take care of my nano pet.
bro. You take care of a digital pet, bro.
Digital pet.
Look how we sound.
mentally
Look how we
I
sound when
was.
we talking about that, right? Like,
You actually did that?
Yeah, bro.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
look how we sound when we talk about that, bro. Like, we taking care of digital pets, bro. Like, this is
Digital pet.
crazy.
That's
I remember
nuts.
we had beepers.
Yeah, I had a beeper. I had a
Remember that?
beeper.
Beeper.
I definitely remember beepers.
We had the beepers. I had
That
that.
was when you had the payphone. You had a bunch of quarters in your pocket.
What?
Yo, do you
Some
even?
people had that phone like it was their crib phone. You know what
That's
I
a
mean?
fact.
Like,
That's
this
a
is not- you
fact.
can't use this.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a phone call,
Yeah,
bro.
you can't use it.
What you mean? What? I can't. Nah, I'm waiting for a phone call, bro. Hello? What? Yo, do you even find a payphone now? Have you even seen a payphone? When
haven't
was the
seen
last time
one
you
in a
seen
minute.
one?
The booths, they replaced the booths with these Link NYC Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah. I'll be seeing.
That's
that,
the
yeah, I'll
new
be seeing that.
payphone. So now you can plug your charger wire into that thing and charge your phone.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So even now talking about technology, right? Because I know we was talking about it off the camera. Talking about technology, and now that is out there more. You can learn these things more. Tell us about the stocks. Like I know you because even it was after through COVID you started learning those type of things, right?
I started learning. My brother started teaching me. My father,
That's dope.
about more long-term investing.
Okay.
Of course, I didn't tell you everything.
Right.
I went out and you learn by losing money, or you learn by selling, or too early, or just what you invest in.
Right.
Pretty much, and the stock market is this place that you're playing with the big boys. You buy some shares of Apple, or you buy shares of any company. Now you're in the game, right?
Yeah.
Hedge funds, institutions.
What is the safest? I'm sorry, what is the safest probably stock to invest? I heard the SP,
The safest stock.
the safest stock too.
Ain't nothing really safe, but if you had to,
yeah.
People invest in the S&P 500 a lot.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that. Yeah.
The S&P 500 is basically the 500 richest companies in America, and
you just put money into it.
It just goes up and down. On a bull run it'll run up, but my best advice is that if you invest money into the stock market, it's money you don't need.
Yeah. Listen to what he just said.
Because if you need the money, it might not be there the next fucking day. It could be gone.
Don't invest your rent money, or your mortgage money, your car payment. None of that.
Definitely don't do that. Invest some money that maybe you inherited some money, or maybe you just have money that's sitting in your savings account. And if it's sitting in your savings account, you're not making a big return on it.
You're not doing shit on there, right?
Getting 0.1 per fucking
People get that confused too. You got money in the savings account, but
it's
for what?
safe, meaning it's safe. It's not going to go nowhere.
Yeah, right.
But it's not going to go
You're
up.
not doing that with it, right?
Value,
You're not putting your money to make money for you.
You can go out and you can buy. I would say it's not financial advice.
Right.
Apple stock is probably one of the most secure stocks that you can buy.
I can see that for sure.
It pays a dividend, meaning they pay you for every share that you own.
What's a dividend?
Is just if you own the stock, the company pays you basically
to own it.
So it makes people not sell it.
Okay.
So they give you a percentage every
It's
I think every quarter, every quarter, right?
Some are quarterly, some are yearly, annually. And I think Apple right now it's only 24 cents I think a share.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if
hey, son,
I wouldn't buy any now. It's a little high, but look at it like this. I see already 1, 2, 3.
Trust me, everything's Apple. Everything's Apple.
What else is Apple in here? So 3 Apple phones. You got earbuds, or you got?
I'm an Apple fanatic.
Guy, you're Apple
Yeah,
guy.
I'm an Apple fanatic. Yeah.
Okay.
Except the Raycon.
So you've invested money into Apple, right?
Yeah.
Do any of you 3 have a share of Apple stock?
No.
Nah.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you, Apple pays you a little amount just to own their stock, right? So let's say you had 100 shares of Apple.
Yeah.
Right, and that would be right now. Where's Apple? I think it's $180, maybe, something like that. So 100 shares would be $10,080, right? But they would pay you that dividend for every share you have.
24 cents each.
And you just hold the stock. Meaning, if you bought it today, I would say, okay, we'll wait till 2030.
Yeah.
To see where it's at.
Okay.
It's long term.
And that's with money that you don't need. This is not trading or anything. This is just investing into a stock.
Yeah.
It's just about being informed about it. And I wish I learned about this when I was way younger, because I would have been buying Apple in the early 2000s.
That's what technology made a lot of
And once the iPhone came out, that company, to understand the company of Apple is bro, it's the rich. If it's not the richest company or the second richest company, it's the richest company on earth.
Because they keep coming out.
You know what
every
it's off
single
of?
year.
It's a fucking phone.
Facts.
It's a
You're
phone.
right. Yeah.
Listen.
Every year somebody's buying a new Apple
It's a
phone.
No,
and
for
everything
real,
else,
every year.
wearables, laptops, that's all bonus money.
Yo, word, you ain't lying.
But it runs off of a phone, and the biggest jump, I believe, is when they actually combine the iPod with the iPhone. So once they put music on the phone,
It's a wrap. Yeah.
and they didn't think it was gonna work at first.
Oh, shot. Yeah, you fucking saying that shit now. You're right.
They
Fuck.
thought that it would take away from the other.
From that, yeah.
And basically what it did was it just made this juggernaut.
It's enhancing. Yeah, on
that's
steroids.
true.
And then,
It's
then
on
every other
steroids.
phone company had
Yeah.
to do it.
That's so true.
But
too.
Apple is on the strength of a phone.
No, yeah, but that's really so true, because I remember back then, right? I used to have an Android as a phone, and little kids, ego shit. I'll be kind of kind of like nervous or like scared to take it out because it's an Android. You know, the big shit was Apple. Like if you had an Apple, you was that nigga. You know.
But these shit,
So it's like,
to me,
so
I don't
yeah.
have a fucking Apple. I got a fucking Samsung
Oh yeah, now like I
Flip,
don't give a
right?
fuck.
I
Yeah,
got a fold phone.
yeah, but this is how we thinking like when we little. So it's like now
I can
don't
do
give a
everything.
fuck.
Yeah,
Everything you do.
but that's how
but
people.
Yeah, but like with the thing I was saying though is like I had the Android, but then on the side I had an iPod, and I would basically just use the iPod
Yes,
and take it with me
yes,
everywhere
yes,
and use
yes,
the Wi-Fi
yes,
off my
yes,
Android
yes,
to make it seem like I have an iPhone.
Yes.
Okay.
And then once they just put it all in the phone, I was like, yo, that shit, I stopped using the iPod. There was no reason.
So
for
they took the people from that side and said, all right, come here.
There was
then.
no
You don't
reason
have to
for
have two
iPod
different
at that
things.
end.
Here, you got
Yeah.
one now.
But you know,
That's true.
Apple, you know how much money they have? They can buy like Google, Meta, and some other company probably. They could buy them all. Their market cap is like go 3 trillion, something like that. Like it's crazy.
Their shit is Apple. I mean, listen, I'm an Apple fan, so that is true. And going back to what you said is fucking to the money. You just asked us, do we all own Apple? Mind you,
Not one
We
share.
just
right?
Not
We
one
have
share.
Not one share. And
Which-
you're just uninformed.
but that and he's right about that. We use things everyday life. And we own no shares of nothing we use of everyday life. Mind you, we're not the only ones that use that in everyday life, right? So going to what he's saying, it is fucking true.
Yeah.
Why don't we?
Yeah.
Right? Why don't we?
Yeah.
We might as well make money from what we own,
That's true.
right? But like you said, uninformed, uneducated.
We're middle class people. We're not supposed to know how to make money like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, I'm not trying to get deep. Or
No.
I'm not trying to get deep or political. I'm just saying.
It's the truth, though.
What I've learned.
No,
Yeah.
it's the
Just,
truth.
you have to know someone.
Yeah.
So be it a parent, if your parent doesn't know, if their parents didn't know,
Yeah.
like you can't have poor or middle class parents teach you how to be rich.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a
They
fact.
can't
That's a fact.
because they don't know how.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know how. I'm trying to learn how to make, more money in different ways. Without having to break my ass all the time.
And you're making that point right there. You can't expect them to teach you anything. This is why I always tell the people, we got to stop blaming our parents for what we are now, right? Because we are old enough to educate ourselves at this point.
At this
point,
you
right.
can blame them to a certain point.
Exactly right. You blame them. You blame them already. He's right though, right? You blame them so much unto a point that you got to tell yourself, yo, hold up. I'm a grown ass fucking person.
You're a
Like
grown man making bad choices.
it's not their fault anymore.
Parents.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't get me
So
wrong, your parents huge. It's huge. The impact that they have on your life.
The huge impact.
That's what you are. Everything we are as adults, we were. But
we inherit a lot of
if you
things
can
from that,
change
right?
it,
Yeah.
that's the thing. If something was wrong, if something's not working right, you
Yeah.
gotta be
Yeah.
able to adjust. You gotta be able
And how do you tell yourself if something is wrong and not working? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to really be real about that shit and tell yourself really like, yo,
to be accountable.
you got to be accountable. You got to tell yourself, yo, that's what they were.
Yeah.
This is not working at this time.
Let me
I got to
break
do
it.
something different now.
Let me do a different perspective. Maybe it'll work
I mean,
out.
you never been at one point. Any of you ever been at a point in your life where I've been there when I said, it's all my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Nah, you're right.
everything like
Right.
for years. I said it's all my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all my fault.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about,
Until
bro.
you can say that, you
Yeah.
can't start over.
I know exactly what you're
that's
talking
me
about,
before
bro.
I go to sleep, bro. I just be having
my
I just
fault.
be running through my life like, damn, like,
It's all my fault.
yeah.
No, listen.
Because he's right. If you think about it, like when you're in your own space and you think like that, like, yo, it's all my fault. And you think about it, like, it's literally all my fault. Because I could have been
You could be doing something totally different
way
in
different,
your life.
totally different. But I chose to go that
different
way.
Yeah,
you
it's
know what I'm
just-
saying?
it's
Because
the
that way it
mindset,
looked a little
yeah.
too bright for me right now. You know what I'm saying? I was scared
I was
to
scared.
succeed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Bro,
let me go
it's
this way.
It's deep to hear that phrase, man.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
It's
word.
crazy.
Nah, you killed me on that one. I ain't
Bro,
gonna lie,
you
bro.
said
Like,
it. You've seen Coach Carter, right?
Yes.
So you remember when
Yes.
that Samuel was on his ass, kept asking him, what's your biggest fear? Kept asking him
The
through the whole
Spanish dude.
fucking
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
Right? And then at the end, the fucking kid got up and said, my biggest fear is to be, he said something similar to that, like to be wildly successful beyond our control.
Fucking
Yo,
shit,
it shit made
yeah,
me
wow,
cry. That
that's
shit
true,
made me
bro.
cry
Right,
when I
that
watched
movie,
that.
that shit
That
is
part
crazy.
all the time gets me.
You right about he kept on asking him,
'Cause
yo.
he kept asking him, what's your biggest fear?
He just didn't understand the
He
question
said it.
though.
Yeah, but he went to research
He
the shit
researched-
probably.
Yeah.
Found out that the biggest fear was to fucking be successful.
So and that right? Why he went to go there? Because he kept on engraving him, asking him.
And a lot of shit was happening to him too,
Yeah.
like throughout the movie that was putting him in situations like,
Because he was lost.
yeah,
Yeah, he was lost. He didn't know.
So he had to ask himself, like, yo, wait, why is he really? Let me find out. And boom,
Yeah.
that's the knowledge we gotta seek. We have to seek that knowledge to be like, yo, you see so many things in front of you. How is that possible?
You're only gonna get it's like someone coming up to you now and say, bro, how do I start a podcast? Now you know how to do it, right? But you took risks to do it.
Correct,
There's risk.
correct.
There's a certain amount of risk, be it financial risk or mental risk.
Oh
It's
yeah,
risk.
yeah.
It's risk.
Yeah,
And
sure.
people are scared to take risks.
Yeah.
We're safe. We're built to be safe.
Yeah,
yeah,
and that's
you
the
know?
thing too,
And
yo.
rich people, and all successful people, bro, they take risks.
Yeah,
They do things that no one else would do.
Yeah, we just don't see it.
We
They're-
just don't
they're
understand
more
that
stressed
because
than
we
us.
We don't think about it like that.
they get more stressed than us because of the risk you take. The thing is that we, like I said, we're safe. That we don't the shit we stress is not what we should be stressing about, right?
Yeah.
The shit they stress is shit that fuck, I could be fucking homeless, or I could lose so much millions, or I could do this, or I could do that. Like I could lose a lot because you have to give a lot to gain a lot,
Of course.
right? So it's like, so they we don't struggle with shit. I mean, we do. So let me not say that, but if we don't take those type of risk and all that shit, we're not gonna know. We're not at all.
Take risks, man.
Gotta take risk, for sure. So, so even with again turning back to the thing, because I want to know more about the even the stocks with the options, because I used to talk about the options. Now building investing long term is one thing, right? Do your research on that one of the companies, learn the companies, right? Understand the companies so you can invest in them long term. In simplest terms, like you said, if you own something, you should have a share of it, right?
Yeah, and if it's long term, it's 5 to 10 years. Like
It's a long term.
term.
It's long, right.
Not like 2 years. Next year, the market can go down. Half your money can go away, and you could be like, I'm gonna sell it and gonna take it, and then, like I said, if it's a great company in 5, 10 years, you're gonna be like,
It's gonna go up.
but
So
long means long.
yeah. Not a year, 6 months from now, all right? Like that's one thing. It's
you
true.
can go through heartache in between that 1
Yeah.
to 10 years. That stock price can go up and down.
Yeah.
But you'd rather sell at a profit than.
Yeah, and have a stomach for it, right? I would say that have a
Well,
stomach
you don't
for
have
that.
to look at it when it's long term. I don't have to look at my
True.
portfolio.
True.
Why? Because I'm long.
Okay.
True.
I'm long. If I was short, meaning like it's a short amount of time, or I needed the money,
Yeah.
now I'm gonna play it like, okay, well if it's up, I'm gonna take my gains.
Okay, I see.
You know,
Okay,
reinvest it somewhere else. But there's other things you can.
But long
invest in.
term-
you can invest in other things in the stock market.
Yeah. Long term it's hard to take gains out. Long term, right?
Well,
at the time being.
Remember what I said? Investing is you probably need a little more money to
Okay.
make a list
Yes.
to make a small amount of money over a long period of time.
Okay.
Yes.
Like someone like Warren Buffett will always tell you, right? Like buy these dividend stocks and Apple and Coke and Chevron,
Yeah.
and these safe stocks that they barely move. They barely move. They're not volatile, right?
Yeah.
But he's getting paid for every share he owns because they all pay dividends.
But the dividends.
But
are
he's
money.
buying massive amounts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where someone like me, I can't go out and afford to buy
Where he at?
10,000 shares of Apple.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I can get, $5,000 a quarter or whatever it
Yeah.
is. You know what I mean?
And that's generational wealth at that
That's
point,
crazy.
right? You
Well,
fucking
he's got fucking.
Yeah,
bro,
it's fucking the greatest fucking.
the dividends by itself for the stocks you own.
Oh, for rich
It's
people,
fucking insane,
there's other
bro.
There's other dividend stocks. They pay you $3, $4, $5 a share. So a rich person go out and buy a fucking million shares. A bank, an institution, a hedge fund, whatever, bro. They're making money just off of that.
But you don't have to work anymore. Like
No,
let's just
no,
per se that,
no,
right?
the
Like
money-
that's
The
crazy.
money
don't.
works.
The money work, right? You don't have the money's working.
The money works. So when you invest, you're putting your money to work. Like I said, if you have, let it be money that you don't need.
Yeah.
If it's sitting in a savings account, and instead of sitting in a savings account, you want to go
Yeah.
buy a shitload of Apple or break it up between, I would say the mega cap companies, Meta, Nvidia, not Tesla, the FANG stocks,
Yeah.
Amazon,
Okay.
Google.
Yeah.
Those
No.
are like the
These are the stocks.
Juggernauts.
The
Yeah, people
juggernauts.
use
they,
every
they,
day.
They basically run the market, man, and but they can sell off too. You know, like any bad event. You know, like right now, this war in Europe's going on, and I don't know how it's affecting it, but the market's data-driven. There's so much about it. I didn't have enough time to tell you how much I've learned. There's just, the market is manipulated, and you need to know
how everything's going.
You know, you just need to know.
You know when to play it out, how to play it out.
What is inflation doing? What are Fed meetings? You know, what is interest hikes? How does this all affect?
Yeah. You gotta understand these whales.
It's a lot of research.
These whales that are, like you said, manipulation. The whales that are here, they control that, so they know it's around the world, right? So if like the war and all that shit, the oils and all that affect everything, they know. Okay,
the Asian market, the European market, everything affects.
Everything affects.
Our
Yeah.
Too.
You're right.
So you have, it's a lot, bro. It's just a lot.
Right.
To understand how to trade it.
Right.
But I'm just talking about investing it. Yeah, find some companies that you like. Make sure they're good companies. If you have some extra money, wait for a dip. I wouldn't buy like high prices and
buy low, like they say, buy low.
Buy low, buy some shares. It could be one share, it could be 2 shares a month, it could be 1 share every paycheck. But over time,
you know what? Yeah.
Over time, good companies over time, and that's investing.
Stop going down the weekends popping bottles and shit, going to clubs and all that shit. Nobody say don't have fun, but you see that time that you popping bottle $1,000 a bottle, whatever shit is, you can put that shit in the stock market for your future. But instead you
invest it anywhere.
Anywhere.
Save up for a house. Any kind of asset, anything that's gonna make money.
Correct.
You know what I mean? With money that you don't need.
Yeah.
Don't ever forget that. It's the most important thing that I've learned, that anyone's ever told me. It's gotta be money that you don't need.
Okay.
You know, and you gotta understand what risk management is. Meaning, how much are you willing to risk?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You know when that shit happened, GameStop shit happened, and AMC, all that shit went wild. A lot of people made money and a lot of people lost money.
That's a fact.
You know, not even understanding.
I ain't gonna lie.
Went on.
I got a little sidebar story, man. Like that was when fucking this shit with the whole Elon Musk what's that fucking Doge, right? Doge. I bought like 20-something thousand shares, right? When that shit went crazy on CNL, bro, and I saw that shit go up to 70 cents, I was up 20 racks, bro. I was up 20.
And you held it.
And I fucking held it, not understanding what the fuck that was. I still made money because I took it off when it was like at 30. At 30 cents.
So when did you get in?
I got in at like at 9 cents.
Fucking great.
9 cents. So I made something off of it.
Popped to 70 fucking cents.
Bro, I was up 20 racks, bro.
I lost like $5,000 in Doge because I was buying high. Meaning like it hit the 70s, shit was coming down to like
it was coming
the 50s. I was like, yo, I'm gonna get in.
Now shit was still
not
dipping,
knowing
bro.
that the shit could go back down to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the fucking stupidity.
Yeah.
Meaning the ignorance.
But this is education. See, this is not having the education to it, right?
I try to look at it as tuition, guys. That's the way I try to look at it.
I mean, you know,
I try to look at it as I'm going to school.
You gotta
learn the stock market or the bonds or anything, to trade options, whatever you want to do out there. It's literally day traders 90% they say fail, and I could see it definitely being true.
Yeah.
Because it's
you said 90% fails.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
And that is because I told you it's psychological warfare with yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you're trading the market, the market can go either way. Your money be gone like that. And that's why you have to do it with money that you need. Because you can hit. I'm talking about thousands of guys. I can't even tell you how fast the money moves. The money moves, and when you're trading options, it's a different. So
let's talk about options. I know that because I know we talk about it the long term. So everybody understands more the long term of just the plain thing. But talk about options,
the
like
short term, how people trade. They either go long or they go short, right? So you can, like I said, when I started learning about investing, I didn't know that you can make money when the market's red. Yeah. I just thought you made money when the market's green.
Okay.
No, they make money when it's red too, and then fucking shits are getting pounded, and you're losing your money. We're fucking option traders, are making billions, making millions on that price, just going.
While you lose it, they making money.
That's crazy.
So when you're trading, you can either trade. If you trade in options, you learn how to trade up or down. Okay. So I'm either a bull or a bear on days. I don't care which way it's going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Preferably, I love when it goes down. It's just it happens quick.
Yeah.
It's like a slide into money. It's just you're picking prices for a stock to go to, and if it goes that way, you're gonna start making money. Way up. I can't really get into it. It's a lot.
It's
just a lot to no one people gonna understand.
And like you said too,
I
like
don't know, like your audience. Like I don't know how much there are.
No. I mean, hey, it's just I guess just the surface of how these things work. Like
it's a way that you can make your own money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
and that's on a faster pace, pretty much as far as options.
Oh, if you trade options, if you're trading, it's different. The prices are different. You're not trading the stock. You're trading a different. It's called what's the big word for it? I can't even remember right now. Like I said, the option is you're buying the option to own it. You're not buying the stock, but that is a certain price, and it depends on the stock price, and that price goes up and down at a faster pace, and you make way more money trading the option. Like I said, right? The option could be $2. The option could be $1, and you have 10 of them. And now, but it's times 100.
Yeah.
If that stock price moves $5, that option price is gonna move a lot too, and you're just gonna make more money than you would off of the regular stock. It's something, if you're interested in trading, I would just say definitely look into it and learn about it. And it's a lot. And it could be easy, but you can lose everything. You can.
Like you said too, but like you said before, you said that it can either break you or make you.
Oh, as a person, yes, no, it's.
You gotta have tough skin for. You gotta have tough skin for that shit.
Skin, and like I said, it's just easier with money that you don't need.
Yeah.
If you need the money, it's a gamble. You're just gambling.
See, that's the main objective you're saying.
I never learned this stuff. Like a friend of mine put me on a little, and then I just.
Right. So how did you become to want to learn this?
I started watching videos. On YouTube, Twitter, any social platform, just stuff, because I already knew companies and stuff, right? I just needed to know how to work the platform. What am I buying?
Okay.
What am I selling? The price, like everything on the platform, you have to know too.
Yeah.
It's not just knowing
right.
The prices, how to read the charts. I started doing technical analysis, just watching videos on everything, and then actually doing it.
Yeah,
applying it.
Actually doing it. It's like I also watch these roulette systems. So when I go to AC, I play roulette a lot because I get comps off of it, right?
Yeah.
But there's videos I've watched on roulette systems, how to stay at a table for a long time, betting a certain amount of money, on every spin, and there's only like 3-4 outs, on the wheel, right? So there's times I'm gambling. It's not really to win. I'm trying to get comps, right? So I could go to a table with $500 and risk $100 a spin, and walk out with $500 and not even. But I sat at that table for an hour or two, drinking. And
he's right though. Like
they comp me for being at that table for an hour or two, betting $100 a fucking spin or something like that, and my points are out my ass. Three rooms, suites. Hosts, all this shit, and it was just from me researching.
That's crazy.
It was just me seeing roulette systems online, and the guy
It
saying
gets deeper, baby.
Spots, and so it's kind of like the same thing with options. Sometimes I don't necessarily do what everyone says, but I take advice from them on how to do it mentally, how to be, and then you'll find channels that you like or people that you like, and you'll stick with them.
I'm telling you, see, that's what I'm saying. You can't be afraid to do things, to want to do things. Your man right here is going to, you going to AC suites and all that shit, just based off knowledge.
No, just off information.
Just based off knowledge. That's crazy.
I'm not rich, bro. I make a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like,
but you enjoy it, like, you know what I'm saying, right? So how, in which way?
It's just
gotta find it.
Trying to figure things out, and like I said, I always worked second jobs, and now I really just don't want to. I had a bad experience with my parents, and all just everything that's happened, COVID, right, to all of us. It kind of changed a lot.
Yeah,
that's a
and
fact.
You see all these people getting money, and then you
start wondering, right? Like, what the fuck?
Learn how they do it, but it's like I said, it's all work.
Yeah, it's all work behind it.
Yeah.
It's all work, but the stock thing, if you want to get invested in, bro, like I said, it's not just the market. But it's not a safe place all the fucking time.
No, listen.
It's heavy manipulated, and you gotta really know what the fuck moves the markets and what to what to invest in.
A little education take you a long way.
Be safe, you could do the SPY or the QQQ, the NASDAQ, and just put money in there and just
let it sit there.
Just leave it there. Or like I said, you want companies. Me personally, I would tell you Apple.
Yeah.
Like those Amazon, Google, Meta.
Yeah.
Anything that you think is gonna be around here.
Yo, I just seen Amazon
time.
too. I just seen Amazon. They had this some shit like in the projects, and they now got like a huge bin, like an Amazon bin, and now people could just go to that bin and like put like the Amazon delivery person could just go to the bin, put it in there, and they gotta go downstairs and pick it up from that bin.
Bro, they're opening warehouses everywhere.
COVID was the best thing for Amazon.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Amazon was the only company going up during COVID. Everything else dropped, and Amazon forget about it.
That shit is crazy now.
That was their time.
Yeah.
Them, Netflix, think of it. Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about Netflix, right? Netflix was this fucking company that was just
everything streaming or that shit.
Mail or something. Like, I didn't even know they still existed.
I remember that shit.
That's crazy. I forgot about that shit too, bro.
And then COVID came, and bro, now it's one of the richest companies in the world. You know, it's
a fact.
And they're about to raise the price again.
Bro, they set the standard for streaming.
They
Everyone had to catch up to them.
I'm about to cancel my fucking Netflix, bro. That shit like $20, bro. That fucking month, man. Like, yeah, shit's going up. 20 fucking bucks. I'm like, yo, why? And mind you got all these other streaming platforms. Now you got Amazon, you got fucking Hulu, you got Prime, like,
Paramount,
Stars.
What
like,
you gotta do actually? Did you ever have a hookup from someone else? Would they let you use their account?
You can't do it no more.
Have that person go back to your crib, redo it, and they'll put your TV on their account, and then you're back in. That's how I'm in again. Whoever I was doing it with, right? So whoever I was using their Netflix, and then they prevented it, right?
Yeah.
She came back over, and she said she signed in, and she put
she
my
made
TV on her network, something like that. Like assigned the TV.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
They assigned the TV to her.
I mean, it is because
now
it's on your network.
I'm just telling you, that's what I did.
Oh, yeah.
And
Loophole.
Loophole. Always a way.
I don't know how long it's gonna last. I don't know if
There's always a way.
He just fucked it up right now. He just said it to him.
fuck up Netflix. Now we're gonna fade them.
Now we're gonna fade them. Yo, but that's true though. That's loophole.
Why not find easier ways for things?
I mean, they're getting expensive, bro. It's like cable. You pay for cable. Cool, I get it. You pay for all these channels on cable, whatever, $100 and something. But these fucking streaming platforms, my 5 streaming platforms is over $100, bro.
Do you still use cable?
For just for Wi-Fi.
I don't use
cable.
Just for Wi-Fi.
I got Wi-Fi.
I use YouTube TV.
I got Wi-Fi.
I mean, we use it for Wi-Fi though. Like,
well, I pay Wi-Fi. Yeah,
No.
you pay your company.
I pay the cable vision.
But even then,
But you got Wi-Fi only, or you have cable and Wi-Fi?
No, it's
you
Wi-Fi.
just have
No,
the
it's Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's
But
Wi-Fi.
even then, now they charge more for the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Because
hell
they know
yeah.
they're fucked. They know they're
I got Verizon.
Bro, cable's gonna be gone eventually.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie.
I haven't walked into somebody's
I was
house
gonna
and
call
seen a cable box like in a minute.
Nah, nobody got that shit no more, bro. I was gonna go to T-Mobile. T-Mobile got in-house fucking Wi-Fi, bro. Like, that's what's going to what you said. Cable vision gonna be gone.
Bro, I think
They're gonna be gone soon.
People have cable vision still because
I
they
got
watch
Verizon.
the Yankees and they want to watch the Yes channel.
Pretty
The
much.
Yes channel
Pretty
is
much.
on Rex.
Yo,
Yeah.
that
And
is
the
yeah.
Nets.
They're gonna be a small company now afterward. They might not go
Bro,
completely,
isn't it
but they're
crazy
probably
how
gonna be a small
sports is
company.
Run off of money now and broadcasting
That's
and
true.
how many channels? Who gets the games? Now you got Amazon and Apple doing games and everyone's streaming games. It's
That's true. Apple's doing
all
it.
these different
Apple's
college. They have division
that too,
changes,
yeah.
and now we're not
Yeah.
ACC. We're here. It's all about television.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
It's all about
That's
television.
a fact.
Man.
That's true. That's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Yo, technology. That's when you got the pros and cons. Technology, man. Like it builds. Technology made this economy now, this world more money now.
Hell yeah.
No, they made
that's what
themselves
it is.
more money.
They made themselves
I don't
more
know
money.
if
Pretty
They
much.
made us more money.
Well,
They
yeah.
made things more innovative. They made things easier for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna doubt that, but
That's true.
the money they make.
In the tip of your fingers, man.
Bro,
you
you
got all
kidding
that
me?
shit.
That's true. That's true.
Especially with that AI shit coming out now too. That shit is just
Bro, they
changing
make
the
money
game
off
right now.
everything. The wars, they make money. COVID, they fucking made
Yeah.
money. They turn shit into businesses.
Yeah.
You have no. We just don't think about that. Like I said, our minds aren't trained to think about
Yeah.
shit like that.
I mean,
Get
supply
into
and
the
demand,
fucking-
baby.
The real world, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the truth, man. Like,
Can't afford to buy a house right now. You know how high the house rates are. Do you even know about that?
bro, the house
Yeah.
rate right
You know
now is
what?
like at
It's
7,
Almost 8.
right?
No, it's almost 8.
Is it, it went more
Yeah,
up?
yeah. Literally, it went up to 8, bro. Somebody just told me that. I was just about to say that I just got put on how the rate and everything is. I mean, you can give it a fucking fight and try if you have the money. But dude,
you ain't changing that shit, bro.
But this person ended up buying a house that she redeveloped and then she rented out and stuff like that.
Finance it.
Yeah, I'll say this. At the end of the day, you can't stop yourself from not buying a house because the rates are fucked up. They fucked up. They could keep going up.
Yeah.
They could keep going up, right? But if you can afford a house now, let's just say, take it now, and then God willing it goes down, refi, bring your percentage down. But if it keeps going up, you're good. So yes, the percentage is fucked up for the time right now, of course, but it's always workable later on. You know what I'm saying? If you can afford something now, get it now. Just don't wait.
You gotta have money.
You just gotta have money out here.
You gotta have a good income because the mortgages.
Right.
Look, I bought my house. You know what the rate was? 2.8, 2.875.
Yeah.
End of 20.
Me too.
That's when I bought a house.
Yeah.
So right now, it's like triple that.
Yeah.
Almost.
Facts.
Yeah.
Not triple, but almost triple it. Right.
Shit.
I can't sell I would love to sell my house. I mean, it's worth way more, right? But where the fuck am I gonna go?
Yeah.
Yo, dude.
I want to go buy a new house at an 8% rate.
Yo, he ain't lying, bro.
But these are things that we don't.
Yeah.
He's
know
not
about
lying.
this shit.
He's not lying. Because
You know what I mean?
I was talking, me and my wife was talking about that, and we bought the same. I think we bought the same time, pretty much. If you're saying that, 'cause we bought at 2.7, and
Well, that's the lowest it's ever gonna be, unless
it's
something
super
really
sad.
bad happens again. Like
to sell it where you going, it's true. The fucking unless you could afford it,
unless
a mortgage,
you can afford it.
then thing. But what was a $3,000 mortgage before? It's probably like $6,000 right now.
Depending what you got.
It's double. If you bought it, let's say you bought at 3.5 or 4, right? Your mortgage is 2,000. That's 4,000.
It's 4,000. Facts. Facts. It's,
That's crazy.
but again, don't let it deter you on what it is. If you can afford it,
If you can afford it,
Do
it's
it.
an asset.
do it.
Just think about
It's an
this,
asset, right?
If you're renting, every check every month going to someone else.
That's a fact.
Right?
That's a
You
fact.
And they living
own
off of
your
it.
mortgage. Just look at it as you're paying yourself back every
Yeah.
month. You're paying yourself a chunk back of what the house is worth every month.
Has more benefits to
And
it,
guess
basically.
what? I could live with that.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So
Me too.
it's going back to you, and in the long run, it's gonna be worth more.
And you have accessible money. You have accessible money as you pay.
equity.
Just
can
you got
get
equity. Yeah.
And then you can use that equity. There's other things they don't teach us, right?
I feel like that's why people
You use
choose
borrowed money,
real
right?
estate.
You take your equity, you borrow that money, and you go buy another property,
That's a fact.
right?
That's a fact.
And then now you have that asset. In a couple of years, guess what you do? You take out the equity of that house. You go buy another one.
Yeah.
And then what you're doing is you're creating, it's called passive income. And let's say if you have, I don't care, it could be $500 that you make a month. If you have three more houses, that's $1,500 that you make a month.
Easy.
Word.
Without doing anything. You're not doing nothing. You're still working your regular job. You're working your whatever you do for a living.
Spending money.
Or if you do more homework and you get multifamily houses, that's double the
You
income.
just have to research it, right? You just gotta have the money. You gotta research it.
Research it,
and then you
that's
have to do
it.
That's all it is. Doing it is the last step in anything you research.
That's why
That's
what you did when you did your research when you started searching for your crib and everything else,
Yeah.
and then you ended up getting what you got, and
Yeah.
then what you redeveloped at the bottom of the crib to make it into another apartment and stuff like that. Right there, bro, was
Yeah.
awesome, bro,
Yeah.
because you turned it into a multifamily house.
Yeah.
And that right there, massive income.
Yeah.
And that's a goal that I would love to try to do, to get a multifamily house and live off the equity and shit
You
like
just
that.
gotta make sure you get
gotta-
good tenants, man.
Yeah. Most
That's
definitely.
the only thing
Yeah,
right
most
there.
definitely.
That's the tough part.
Yeah, that's the
Because
biggest
they
tough
got these
part.
squatter rules and motherfuckers.
Nah,
still gotta go
they
nowhere.
fucked.
Like,
They fucked up.
fucked
Yo,
up.
they fucked up a lot of fucking these fucking laws and that shit. They fucked up a lot of shit in
lot.
real estate, bro. Like as far as like owning them, because how the fuck you can't somebody stay in your house for like fucking I think like what, 30 days, some shit like that, and that's it. You can't kick them out. That's crazy. Yo, I don't want you to stay in my house for a day. Like I don't. It's fucked up.
Their rights. They don't have to leave.
That's what I'm saying. Nah, bro. Yo, can I stay in your house for a day? Nah, you good, bro. You got the hotel right down the block. Yo, cause you don't know,
I
bro.
wouldn't want to deal with that.
You don't know, bro. Like, imagine your man coming to you. Let me stay in your crib for a day. I ain't going nowhere, bro. Like, what?
We mentioned that a couple
Yo,
episodes.
the house sexuals.
The house
house
sexuals. You
house
see that? The
sexuals.
house sexuals.
Yo, we gonna be fighting, bro. Like, there's no fucking way you. Nah, bro. But you always you always gotta do your research. But yeah, man, like, do your research, education.
It's a
It's
must.
everything, man.
Education's a must.
You don't know how to do it? Go research it.
That's it.
And like I said, just this your whole setup here, man. It's like I feel like I'm on a YouTube video.
Yeah,
Which you are.
You know?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It's like look. It's wild, bro. To me, to me,
Yeah.
it's wild.
Appreciate it,
man.
So,
It was just a little small picture that we created and made it into something.
but it all starts off a thought.
Yeah.
You get a thought,
Yeah.
execute your thought. That's all it is, man. Like, just listen. I'm gonna say that simple as it is, but I'm gonna say that simple as it is, right? Start with a thought. You start with a thought. Just keep that path. Whatever comes into it, you will figure it out. Like that, you will literally figure it out, bro.
You should be doing like some fancy football advice or something.
No, because it's true. Like, cause you know why? Cause we've been through. Like, it's just one of those things. Like,
The next Deion Sanders.
it's just the experience behind. Like, I've had like the clothing line. I had like this shit. I try to do the real estate. It's a hustle, right? So you start learning things. You start educating. When you start looking at things in front of you, you go, whoa. That's fucking possible. This person was here when No, it's possible.
All the time.
It's possible. Fuck that. If they could do that shit, I could fucking do that shit.
Yes.
Simple as that. So with that said, listen, Mitch, Danny,
Yo,
appreciate you,
after
bro.
eight-
Thanks
after
for
8
coming,
years.
man.
Great being
You know what I'm saying, man?
Definitely. After
You
8
guys
years,
took me out.
it's a
I
pleasure.
would never do something like this, man.
But
No,
you
listen.
do great, man.
But yo, you gave a lot of good pointers, man. Good information. No, listen, this was a great.
Then anything else.
Yeah,
if you
man.
want off that information, you take that. and
Yeah,
you-
man.
You run with it.
So with that said, listen, guys, thank you for staying here for the longest. If you're here for the end, you're showing love. Appreciate you. Love the support. Peace, bless, love. Give thanks to that man above.
Live, love, prosper, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.